Well, hey everyone, my name is Nathan Jones, and if you're new here, welcome. I like to talk about all things movies, specifically Blu-rays, but today we're going to be talking about a discussion on burnout and what burnout looks like for the idea of just, watching movies and also just collecting movies. I know this is something that many of us have talked about in the past. We've talked about different discussions about collecting in the community. We even talked about minimalism before in the past as well, and our spending habits and whatnot. But then also there's that time habit too, and that's very interesting. And so today I wanted to share a little bit with you about some things going on in my life, not going into too much detail, but more or less just kind of talking about the topic of burnout. And I really want to hear your thoughts on this a little bit before that. I want to hear your thoughts down below on that subject. But before we do that, I just want to say I hope everyone is enjoying their Halloween spooky season and is in full swing. We're in the middle of it right now, middle of October, and outside where I'm at, it's getting to be the fall weather. It's a little rainy. Some leaves are changing. I'm really feeling the mood, so that's really cool. And I've been able to watch a little over half of what I've been doing for the 666 movie challenge, and so if anyone is aware of that challenge is in the description down below if you want to join for that 666 movie challenge. I'm sure a lot of people already have done most of that anyway. But anyway, I hope everyone's enjoying their October season. But today we're going to talk a little bit about burnout. What I mean by burnout is seen in a lot of different aspects of our lives, right? So we can get burnout from school, from work, from a lot of other aspects in life and just the things that we're doing, right? And even doing stuff like this, being on YouTube, there can be some burnout there too. I've definitely had pockets of that. But when it comes to like movie burnouts in particular for me, in life right now, with what's going on, really just in my schedule of things, really stress has been at a level that has been higher than it usually is, with just scheduling, with work and conflict, and my own personal time off. And I get to see my friends and family and all those that I want to hang out with. That really is cutting into a lot of the things. And so same with movies, right? So obviously everyone who's watching this, we're fans of movies, right? And so obviously we got to make time to watch those movies. But when is it that when you're watching movies and you have this obligation sometimes to enjoy the things that you like, and obviously we escape to movies sometimes, right? And we sometimes watch movies to challenge ourselves, and that's really fantastic. But sometimes we get to spots in our lives that other things really are getting in the way of the enjoyment of watching movies for that escape. And I have this weird feeling right now that I'm in that weird spot right now, and I really don't want to be in that spot because you know how much I love movies. People who are watching this should also know how much they enjoy movies. But it is something that I wonder if any of you who are watching this right now have any of those like moments where life is just getting so overwhelming. There's so many things going on, and then sometimes you just the things that you normally turn to for your downtime, you almost feel guilty, or you almost feel as if you're wasting time in some kind of regard. And I don't want that to happen. I want to get to the spot where I turn to movies and it's something I'm committed to, and something I'm watching, and something that I'm really paying attention to, or even just having a good time, So with that being said, I know this is an interesting thing that it's personal, and something that I wanted to share with you, but I feel like, and I'm hoping this can spark a conversation. I actually am kind of curious about people who are, watching this video right now. Do you experience movie burnout where, the movies that you want to watch, like, I guess you could, depending on your mood, you could really go lots of different routes here. So some, like, for me, the movies that I'm trying to watch right now, obviously we're in the middle of spooky season, so I want to watch some scary movies, and I'm doing most of that. But at the same time, I'm watching some comedies and some TV shows. I'm sprinkling that in because I feel like those shorter times, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes to an hour, I can digest that better, and I can also I'm in one of those moods where I can do that. But with movies, I'm not like going out of my way and watching some art house films, or I'm not really trying to explore any director or anything like that right now, because I'm just not in that mindset, in that mode, because of what's going on in life, right? Because things are too stressful. And so, yeah, so this is just an open-ended conversation. I just want to kind of, I wanted to share that with you, but also wanted to hear your thoughts on, has this ever happened to you? Or like, is this a cyclical thing? Because I'm sure this has happened to us in several different spots, because it has happened to me before with life in general. And I just wanted to have a conversation, and also just like a little bit of a therapy session here. And that's why I'm sharing this with you all on YouTube. And I would love to hear a fruitful discussion about some moments maybe in your life that you've had this thing, and what you did to either get out of it, or edge yourself back into the fact that you're like, yeah, I love this medium. I love film. I want to experience it. I want to enjoy it as much as I can. So yeah, I just want to hear your thoughts down in the comment section down below. But yeah, anyway, this is a short video. I want to say thank you so much for watching this. I hope you're all doing very, very well. I'm always very, very thankful to hear from you in the comment section. Although you can probably see over the last, few weeks, I've actually kind of been crickets with the comment section, because just life has been so crazy that I've hardly had any time to actually even answer most of the comments that you're bringing up. But I do read them, and don't think I don't, because I do. And I love the interaction there, and I am really, really thankful that all of you who do leave comments, or even the people who watch it who don't leave comments, that's totally fine too. So I wanted to say thank you all, so much for just being there, and also for the people who just, watch the content. And I really, really appreciate it. So anyway, thank you so much. I'll stop rambling now. But anyway, thank you so much. Share, hit the notification bell, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. I'm not jonesing around.